Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Arizona Cardinals and the San Francisco 49ers. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground, to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. This return starts at the 5. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
New set of downs for them from the 31. On 1st down, they'll run. Runs around him, he's got space. Hits the 20. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals finish off their opening drive.
You know, Kate, I think one thing we've clearly learned about the analytics of this game at the NFL level, explosive plays matter. And to get one on the opening series, that has got to feel good for this offense.
This one is up and good. And the Cardinals respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up.
Get set.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
While that run may not remove the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back to the well again. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. That's It's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Get set. Get set. Up.
They give it to him again.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they come, second down. From the gun is Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
And there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Cardinals are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. All right, defense did its job. Forced the offense into a third and long, and that, in large part, partner, led to that interception.
Such a dichotomy, Kate, in so many ways. Offensively, we hear all the time, what? Stay on schedule, avoid these situations. Defensive coaches, you know what they say, earn the right to rush the passer, earn the right to make them one-dimensional, and when you do, go pay it off. And they did in the biggest of ways with that huge INT.
Now they're going to throw out of the gun. This throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the air now on first and 10. Into the hands of Harrison. They get 19 on that pickup. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
50 Vices.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Blocked by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go. Ready.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. It's inside the 10. He's got it near the 10. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
Ready.
A gain of 14. And a Cardinal first down.
Working inside the red zone. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Trujillo lands on the point after. And the Cardinals take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
49ers 7.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10.
Outside.
Give now to the running back. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here's Purdy to throw. Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. But 2 in a row now have slipped away.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. On that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
On 3rd down, Purdy. He's out in the clear. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. You could do some serious damage.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. This, our last play of the quarter.
Outside. Outside.
After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. Back to Levi's Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Long back to the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Outside.
Another carry for him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Get set. Get set. 18. We go, boys.
Throw here, 3rd down. Gets his tight end on a corner route. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. And man, did he make an impact play.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Now it's Purdy. The screen pass falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Outside. 118.
They'll air it out on third. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll get him back to 11.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Let's go.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Ready?
To the air on 3rd and long. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They get an even 10 on that play. And it's going to give the Cardinals a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Pass play coming here. We've got a screen to the running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
To number 20. Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
So we'll await 3rd down and 9. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment.
Ready?
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
3rd and long for him here. It's caught by Harrison. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Plowing up the middle. And he has enough room to gain about 4. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Let's go.
Throwing from the gun here. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout.
Okay,
And they
ready?
are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st.
Ready? Go!
They'll try and punch it in. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Yes, and everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
He finds it right side. And in for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Hits everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
Back to the air on 2nd, Purdy. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. That throw was looking for Brandon Ayuk. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again! Jeremy Chin has got it! And the Cardinals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You could feel him, Kate. You could feel the convoy going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, not another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Ready?
Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Get it!
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. Looking quickly here.
Let's go, 80!
Throwing on 2nd. He brings it in. And this one doesn't go far. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
It's not just imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision.
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
Kick by Trujillo is good. And just before halftime, Brock, they're able to add 3 to their advantage.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Outside.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. He'll throw it. Into the hands of Jordan Watkins. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And the Cardinals' hands team secures the football. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Ready.
Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10.
Let's go now. Viking 18. Let's go.
Right up the gut. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Here we go. Set. 76. Ready.
Throwing from the gun. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
All set now. First and 10.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
They're going to try and throw it here. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. And he gets this forward to the 19.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Going to the ground again on first. That's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
He gets it out left, and it's gone. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on in their passing game.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. Here's the handoff. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape.
Oh, the football's loose. And this is picked up by the 49ers. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And they're able to rip off a nice chunk there before the fumble return comes to an end.
Put a check mark by that one. You're going to remember that one, not just over the course of this game, but I guarantee you in the offseason when they're watching effort. That was all about effort. Backs pressed against the wall when you're down here defensively. And that's the type of play that coaches love to see from everyone on the roster.
First down, Purdy to throw. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
The give here on second. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And this one's recovered by the Cardinals!
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Here we go. Check. 68. Left in 19. Check. Bobcat. Check. Bobcat. Steady.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Going to let this one fly deep downfield. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
Small little jab there, finally landed by the defense. Able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Finds a seam down the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 24 yards on that one. And it's going to give the Cardinals a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Ready, go!
They go play action on first down. Into the hands of Harrison. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap.
It's a gain of 33. That's another.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over.
Okay,
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
check, go!
Hand off to the back. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
Let's go, Panther 11.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So now it's going to be third and long.
10 yards to go.
Come on, 3, ready.
No throw, third and long. Setting up the running back screen. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break prompt as they force this fourth down. An extra heel on to handle this field goal. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Kick by Trujillo is good. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up 1st and 10. They hand this one off. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. It'll lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
At the 36-yard line.
Purdy on the play action. Finds his fullback. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
I remember talking to Jim Harbaugh one time, and Bo Schembechler asked him when he was a head coach, you have a tight end with his hand on the ground? Yes, coach. You have a fullback still in your roster? Yes, coach. Then you're going to be just fine.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's going deep. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. They'll run it from the gun. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on 4th, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense. Keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
Completed to his running back. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good off the lips, is shred. Shredding paper, shredding the slopes, or dude shredding a defense just like that.
From the red zone now. Vacates quickly left side. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, but don't come away with any points just yet. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, kid. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
What a great fight from those blockers to keep buying him time in the pocket to find a throw. You wish that effort could have been rewarded with a completion.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Batted away at the line, incomplete, and didn't put it high enough to get it over that line. 2nd down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
19 shots, ready? Go!
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here we go, here we go. 60 by 6, 60 by 18, Pioneer.
They'll pass on 3rd and goal. Pressure's there, and he goes defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Cardinals moments away from win number 12. So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash. Kick by Trujillo is good. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going.
On the ready.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Ready. Warrior 70. Hawk 70. Hawk.
And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Cardinals keep running away with this. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. This is Trujillo to try to point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead.
49ers 10.
The Cardinals kicking team out, and they'll put a charge into this one. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Get your money down. Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rush to my shut it down. Whatever I got your money.
49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Now Purdy gets it to him on the screen. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. The running back gets it on the draw. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Yellow. 18. Watch out. Here we go. Hey, please. On me.
From the gun is Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks in a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
Caught at the 20-yard line. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Working inside the red zone. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense is going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long.
Get set. 18! What's up? Up.
3rd and long for him here. Again, he's under pressure. He goes down. And a couple of really good plays Brock made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
Out front, yellow. 118! 118, hot! Yellow. Up.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down.
Ready.
Design quarterback run here. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And they're able to run this winning streak to 3 as they have really caught fire recently. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.